And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Tonight we got a terrific matchup in the back. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Now, here's George, following the miss by Brook Lopez. And Leonard has it in the corner. Aldama with the rebound. The drive by Giannis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Kicks it out to Leonard. Clock at 4. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. We'll see if he can cash in now at the line.
And George drops them both.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on. That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Aldama. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Now here is Holiday. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And here is Antetokounmpo after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Right side, Leonard. Holiday looking over the floor. Giannis dunks it down.
This is when the defense really gets disrupted by Giannis being physical, and then he gets up in the air to rub it in with the jam.
Here's Mann. Pass to George. Driving in. And it's sent back by Lopez. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Second personal foul.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Boston. There's the drive. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss. Here's Boston. Out left to the wing. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And he drives in. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the Clippers call time here. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt. And teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer. And if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Aldama. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Stolen by Holiday. To the paint. Covington with the steal. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Clippers have possession after the basket by Milwaukee. There's Hero with the three. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Abaji. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound. Pass to Abaji. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Clippers. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Takes it inside. Highland's shot is good.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Aldama. Off target at the rim.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Boston. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Here's Clarkson. Outside, Bane. A three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the sixth man of the year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Plumlee with the steal. And a wide open look for Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Here's Highland. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo from deep three-point range. Bane, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Giannis dumps it down.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now, Hero. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. A 3 from Leonard.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Clarkson outside. Lopez up top. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Right side, Leonard. Back to Hero. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Lopez. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. There's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man. It is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Now, here's George. 7 points in the game. Back to Leonard. Sweet move. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And don't give a cerebral play. Player like Leonard, that kind of opening, he'll read that gap.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Here's Aldama. That shot misses. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
A baseline J. And too long on the shot.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Yes, that goes in. Giannis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Now here's Leonard. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Left side, Clarkson. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguarded.
Stolen by Clarkson. And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 13. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Pass to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Zubac. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making one free throw.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. So you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection, great consistency.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Brent, when we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things that you could say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer until his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch five and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. An amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez.
Making a change here. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Lopez. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
It's remarkable as the game has evolved. So has Brook Lopez. You have that reliable three-point shooting ability that has become such a weapon of his.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages. Herro right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
Here's Boston. Kicks it out to Herro. Pass to Boston. Los Angeles with another miss. Bane looking around. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We come back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Middleton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about the handle shown by Chris Middleton there, zipping his way through the defense and getting where he wanted to.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Herro. Milwaukee with the ball. They lead by 4. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Combine the fluid movement and the explosiveness, and Plumlee brings it down.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Bane. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Inside, Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Pass to Highland. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here's Bane. He has 5. The offensive rebound. And it's Leonard with a sensational play. Leonard's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Herro. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Now, something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. I mean, they use penetration, they shoot the 3, whatever it takes to beat a good defense.
Now here is Holiday. Deflects the pass. One-on-one fast break. Here's Boston. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Brent, what would you say is the secret to the Bucks' deep offensive arsenal?
Well, it's a variety of talents that they have on the floor. It's just a combination of guys who want to move the ball, want to move their bodies, and then you get the ball to Giannis and you get out of the way.
And so here are the Clippers. After the miss from Desmond Bane.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now here's Middleton. Here's Lopez. Highland with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Going inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Highland's got 9.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Agbaji. Rebound by the Clippers.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And here's George for 3. Drains the three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now, here's George. He's got 14.
And you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
The Clippers have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Driving the lane. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
Paul George more and more comfortable at creating some offense for himself using the bounce.
And the rejection by Zubac. To the middle. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. It's good. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. The rebound by Holiday.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target with his 3. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 17-6 run. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
.133 left to play here in the third. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard, that's for 2. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Well, sometimes as an analyst, you love to talk about strategies to slow down a guy who's got it going. With Giannis, I don't really have it.
Now, here's George. He's got 20. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks trailed by 7. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers making a change here. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that one's good, Agbaji. Agbaji's got 9.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Pass to Agbaji. Shoots the three. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Boston. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Bucks trailed by 5.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Clarkson for 3. Hands of the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. Stolen by Middleton. Got it off in time. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clipper. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this.
Let's give up a round of applause to your forward.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Clippers leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hero. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Bane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Boston. Kicks it out to Hero. 6 to shoot. Pass to Highland. Back to Hero. Over Bane. Great D that time from Bane. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Bane, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Hero from long range. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Here's Clarkson. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
Here's Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Olynyk.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. It's pretty much automatic.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Clippers leading by 3. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. With an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen, but we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him.
Thank you, David. Bucks trailed by 5. Giannis, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handle.
Agbaji can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 7. Here's George, and there's the drive. Leonard with the bucket.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And the rejection by Zubac. Here's George, and that one is good. And it's an 11-point Clipper lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Here's George. Left side, Leonard. Pass to Zubac. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he's able to get it back. And it's Leonard missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Aldama. Unloads. And the rejection by Zubac. Now, here's George. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
Love to see PG getting into that zone, committed to find the points.
Here's Giannis. That one doesn't drop. The Clippers go the other way with it. Takes the 3. They get it again. Here's Leonard. Pass to man. And here's George. Crafty move. And it's George finishing it off.
And Paul George had great position that time. An easy deuce.
Here's Abaji. And the Bucks miss again. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's George. Rebound, Milwaukee. Right wing. Crosses over. Abaji can't get it to go. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-6 run. That one good for 2. George has got 30.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for George.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Giannis. He takes it in. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Well, he can go either through or around the defense. That's what you love about Giannis and his agility and his strength.
George. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Leonard. Lopez with the steal. And the Clippers call time here. They're leading by 9. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session. So coach electing to do that here.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. Lopez hits them both. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And it's George finishing it off.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Zubac. And the miss. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd